Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you like puzzles or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address, so please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at Shifter Lines 120, Masyu by gUBBLOR. If you'd like to give it a go, there will be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Right, let's read the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 through 9 in each empty cell. Digits must not repeat within the same row, column, or box. Masyu. Draw a single non-intersecting loop through the centers of some cells that passes through every circle clue. Okay. The loop must turn on black circles and pass straight through the cells on either side. The loop must turn on black circles and pass straight through the cells on either side. Okay. So there's an angle of any of the black circles, but it has to continue them. Right. So this is not. Well, yeah, it is. This is not allowed because it can't continue. Okay. But here we could have any of these, right? 4. Right. The loop must go straight through white circles and turn in at least one of the cells on either side. The loop must go straight through white circles and turn in at least one of the cells on either side. Okay, so straight and then turn on one of the sides. Okay. Right. Shifter lines. The entire Masyu loop is a shifter line. Adjacent digits within the same box on a shifter line share both parity, even odd, and polarity, low, high. Whenever the line enters a new box, either the parity or the polarity shifts, never both. Shifter lines can never have 5 on it. Digits may repeat on the line. Right. So what color are shifter lines? They are green in this puzzle because it's green. Right. So these two will have to have the same parity and polarity. So if this one is odd and high, this one is odd and high as well. So they're both odd and high. And once we cross the box border, one of the two qualities will change properties. So odd and high becomes even and high, or odd and low. That's about it. Okay. Kropki dots. A white dot between cells indicates cells with consecutive values. Not all dots are shown, so the difference is 1. XV, adjacent cells connected with an X must sum to 10. Adjacent cells connected with a V must sum to 5. Not all X's or V's are shown. Okay. Cells connected by a dot or an X or a V are either both off the loop or both are on the loop. So cells connected, all right. Okay, so either these both are on the loop or both off the loop, same here. Okay. And the loop goes through the constraint to the next cell. Yeah, sure. When the loop goes through a constraint, that acts as a box border for shifter line purposes. When the loop goes through a constraint, this acts as a box border for shifter line purposes. Oh, okay. Right. So if this one is, again, odd and high, and this is going through it, then this would have to change. And it's either even and high or odd and low. The same applies here. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. A sip of tea. Reset the time. Oh, nice tea. Another sip of tea. So what do I know? I know that it's going through this, so it has to be. All of the white cells are straight. So these. Oops, no, that's too much. Those are definitely on the line. And if this one is on the line, then that one is on the line as well. Okay, so far so good. Well, the same here. This would have to be on the line, and then it has to turn. So this has to go this way. Huh. Okay. Oh, this one here we can continue, right? This one is on the line, so this one has to be on the line, and so on and so forth. Okay, so now one turned, and this one has to turn as well, though I don't know which way, do I? I do not. I do not. What do I know here? Well, I don't. Since this has to be an angle, this is definitely part of the line, right? We can't cross. The line doesn't intersect, if I remember correctly, with the circle. Not circle, the loop, I should say. The loop and pass through. The loop must go straight through. Okay, it doesn't say so. Where is it? Single non-intersecting loop, yeah. Okay, more tea. I don't know where that one is going, right? I don't think so. Ah, there is. Yeah, well, I still don't know. No. On any section of the line, we can only have a maximum of two cells before we either have to cross a constraint or cross a box border, right? Because what are the options? The options are, well, we have four options: odd low, odd high, even low, and even high. And all of those have two digits in them, right? Because we have the digits 1 to 9 without 5. So we have 1, 3, 1, 3, 7, 9, and we have 2, 4, and 6a. So we cannot have a section of the line that's more than 3 cells. Can I apply that anywhere? Can I apply that anywhere? Doesn't look like it. And obviously, I'm silly. This has to go this way, right? That's obvious. Now there are okay, the decision should I be looking at where the line goes first or what these are, if you know what I mean. Should I start trying to put numbers in? Because I have 1 and 4 here, for instance. I know that both of these are 1 and 4. What does that mean, though? Okay, I'm gonna put the 1 and 4 because that matters actually. Those are from 1, 2, 3, 4 to add up to 5. And these are on the same section. So this one has to be from 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. So these are either 2, 4 or 1, 3. Okay, not sure how that helps. Not sure how that helps. Well, I do have a low digit here as well. So all of these are from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what? These are from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah. The V changes the parity, of course, because they're both low digits, so same polarity, but different parity. The X changes the polarity because one is low and one is high, but they are both of the same parity because, well, they have to add up to 10. This one is interesting. If it, of course, if they're on the line, right? We can't have 5, so this would have to be from the same polarity. And we change the parity again because we're adding 1, so odd becomes even and even becomes odd. Okay. But that still doesn't get me anything, does it? Well, it is interesting. One of those is 5. If this one is 5, then this would have to be 6. And if this one is 5, well, this one can't be 5. I mean, if either of these is 5, then it has to be next to a 6 because the 4 has to be gone. Because we have one of those is from 1, 2, 3, 4. So, oh no, this could be 4. What am I doing? Oh, interesting. So if I know that I can't have 5 and 6, I don't know how I would know that. This would have to be 5 and 4. And this would have to be 5. And I don't know that though, do I? The circles are only for the Masyu line, right? Okay. Does this one have to be connected to that one? Then if that is not true, how would that work? Oh, this is the most obvious connection, right? But we can't go down actually, can we? Well, actually, I might, right? I might, because I can do that, right? Assuming that this one goes somewhere else. And then connect here, maybe. Assuming this goes somewhere else, this goes this way. I will, oh, that's interesting. The test, whatever. I'll do it in another color. This way, there's never any doubt which one is between quotes real, which one isn't. Now I can't go up and connect anymore because then I would have 3. I would have a section of the loop that's 3 long. Okay, but if I go down, seems okay, right? 2, 2, 2. Yeah, this seems okay. This seems okay. Then I'll have to go and connect it there though, right? Is that possible though? Ah, yeah, it is. It is. I'll have to go through the X though. It's not possible otherwise. But I can probably go through the X. Okay. Didn't get me far. Didn't get me far. What about this one? What about this one? Those have to be connected, right? There's no other way around it. Those have to be connected. Because otherwise, where does this one go? We cannot go out from here because that's 3. So that's not allowed. Can either connect this way or we can go into box number 4. But once we get here, we have to connect it here because otherwise we're going to have to do another 3 cells section and that's not possible. Okay, but that, oh, actually that does, Oh, of course. Forgot about that. Those can't turn. They had to continue straight. They had to continue straight. Okay, that helps. They had to continue straight. Yeah. Okay. Right, so this one isn't allowed anymore. I'm not allowed to do this because this can't go straight. Right, but that doesn't really matter. Both of these are still okay. It might go through both of them as well. Right, but I do have something here now, right? Is this one has to connect here. Is there another way of doing this? Is there another way of doing this? No, but there are two ways of doing it. Is I can do this, right? Oh no, not allowed. Not allowed. Because once it connects to the black dot, it has to go straight. So if these are connected, it has to be so. But are they connected? What else? Where would this one go? It's a loop, remember? Where would that go? Where would that one go? It can't go out from here, obviously. There's nowhere else, so it has to be there. Okay. Now this one has to turn. Ah. But it can't turn down, can it? It can't turn down. Because if it does go turn down now, then, well, if we go back, then there's nothing there. If we go into box number 9, then we're committed to a three cell section because, well, there are no X's, V's, or Kropki dots here, so that's not allowed. Okay, so this is not possible, and we have to go up. Okay, which means that this can't connect here. That's interesting. Oh no, it can. This is one further. Right, but do we have to connect? Wow, there are three possible connections now. That's interesting. That is interesting. Maybe I should do a combination of trying to figure out combinations, or at least the changes in combinations. But where can I do that? It looks interesting here, to be honest, but there are lots of changes. There's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, but I don't know which is which, do I? I don't know which is which. Huh. What I mean is, we do have 4, so let's say this is green and this is pink. Now, can this turn back into green? Can this turn back into green? No, it can't turn back into green, right? Because we changed the parity here. We changed the polarity here. We're changing the parity there. So you can't go back. So if this is, say, odd high, this is odd even. This would have to be, this is odd low. This would have to be even low, Okay, so this is, yeah, those are the 4 possible combinations, right? Yeah. We changed the parity once. We changed the, again, I'm going to keep on making this mistake. We changed the polarity once. We changed the parity once. Then we changed the polarity again. Yeah. Yeah. So even low, or I said odd low. Let's start with odd low. Odd low, odd high, even low. Yeah. Well, of course, I don't know that, but as an example. And now we have to change again. Interesting. So what could this change to? what could this change to? If it changed to, well, not both of them, this one. If we change the polarity again, then this is orange. If we change the parity, then this is green. Does that help me though? I don't know if that helps me. Oh, I do have something interesting though out of this. Hold on. When I was trying this, yeah, this doesn't work anymore. This doesn't work anymore. Because now I need two of the same color here, and that's not possible. Okay, that's interesting. And I can't go 3 down, so I have to connect them. Because once I know that this section of the loop has to go into box number 2, then it has to connect. I can't go down anymore. And I can't do this anymore. I obviously cannot go 3 down. Yeah, so these are connected as well. Okay, that helps. Now I know that this one is green, right? This one is green. So how do I continue here? Oh, hold on. This has to go upward. No, it can. Yeah, it can go up, but can it go down? No, this has to go up, right? This is not possible because where do I go from here? Am I missing something? I don't think so, because the shortest route is already 3. So this is not possible. Okay, so we have to go up. And if we go up, we have to turn as well, because these are either both are or not. Okay, so now I have to connect here, right? And can I go up and come down? No. Because if I go up, then this will have to go down. If we have to go through these. Yeah. Okay. So I have to go down, and well, there's no other way anymore. Right? Yeah, no, there is no other way. And then I have to connect these. Okay. Well, unless I've missed something, I have the loop, which is quite something. That's good. That's good. How do I continue? How am I ever gonna get a digit? Okay, and having said that, I see that I got my first digit, but I don't think this is the most interesting digit that there is. We don't have 5 on the line, so obviously this has to be 5, right? Because there's no other 5 anywhere else. So we're off. We get our first digit, and that deserves a 70. Now I know that one of these is a 5, and that's about it. One of these is a 5. One of these is a 5. Yeah, that's okay. That was the only one. Yeah, but besides the 5, how am I going to get more digits? Well, maybe if this one is a 5, because then I would know this one is a 4 or a 6. 4 or a 6. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. This has to be a high digit as well right now, because these are from 6, 7, 8, 9, since we don't have 5 anymore. And 1, 2, 3, 4 are gone. But if this is from 6, 7, 8, 9, then that one is from 6, 7, 8, 9 as well. And this is obviously from 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't even have to go through all of that. This is the same section. This is the same section. Yeah, that makes sense. These are the same section. And then these aren't the same section. Well, this is the same section, and these are the same section as well. Do I move the colors here? This looks more interesting because I have I have all the colors. do I move the colors here? Because I don't think I can continue. Now let's try that. So it doesn't matter which is which, right? Has to be so. Is that correct? Yeah, those are the same section. These are the same section. This one too. And yeah. Yeah. Here we've changed the parity. We've changed the polarity, the parity, and then the parity again. Okay, that's interesting. Now we need to figure out what these are. Okay, what is this one? Well, it's obviously not green. It could be pink, but it can't be orange either, right? Because so either we change the parity and then we get pink, or we change the polarity, but the polarity can't change to orange because changing the polarity from orange gives us pink. So this has to be pink or blue. Pink or blue. Pink or blue. Okay. And this one? This one would give me pink if I change the polarity. Oh, hold on. Yeah. This is going to give me pink and blue as well, isn't it? Yeah, of course. If I change the parity, I'm going to get blue. And if I change the polarity, I'm going to get pink. And that makes sense because these are opposite on both. So there is no connection between them. They're opposite in both. So if this one is odd and high, this one has to be even and low. So there's no way of getting from one to the other with a single change. Yeah. Okay. But that doesn't help me, does it? Does it help me? Because I don't know what that is. All I know is this is pink and blue. Okay, but hold on. If orange and green give me the same combination, then these have to revert to them, right? Changing one from those should give me either orange or green. By changing the other. Yeah. So if this one was a change of if this one was a change of parity, another change of parity would revert to orange. But if this one is a change of parity and then we change the polarity, then we have to end up with green, and vice versa. If this was a change of polarity, then another change of polarity would give us orange again. And if this was a change of polarity and this is a change of parity, then we get green. So we're just alternating between the colors, right? So this is green, orange. Am I missing something here? Am I missing something here? This looks weird and logical at the same time in my head. Yeah. No, these just interchange. There are two. Because there's no way of going from pink to blue, right? There's nothing, just like there is no way of going from orange to green, there's no way of going from pink to blue. Yeah, and if this can't be blue and blue because we need to change, and this one can't be pink because there's no way of changing pink to blue. Okay, so now that makes sense. That makes sense. So all I need to do is alternate between these. I now hope I'm not missing one or making a mistake. No, I think it's okay. This one as well. Uh-huh. What's that? What is that? Okay, is that correct? No, we change. We change. We change. 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 Seems correct. Seems correct. Ah, but these are the same, so they can't be orange, right? These are the same, and they're from orange green, but they can't be orange, so these are green. Okay, these are not the same, so we don't care. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, but these are one of each, aren't they? Because of course they are, because these are the same and these are the same. So these are one of each. So we already have green. So this is orange. This is green. This is orange. This is green. This is orange. This is green. Okay. Hold on a second. How does this work out? These are the same. Not because they are from the same region, but because this is the same region. But this is scaring me. Well, yeah, if this is orange, then this would have to be blue. Right? If this is orange, then this would have to be blue. Yeah, obviously. I mean, obviously, yes. This is blue then, and this is pink. Pink. And orange here would make this one pink as well. The orange here would make this one blue. Blue would make this one green. Oh, that, thankfully that worked. Okay, and orange would make this one blue. And orange would make this one pink. Okay, what about here? Orange would make this one pink. Both of them are pink then. And does that give me this one? No, but because this is green and then change of polarity from green would make this one blue. Do I have them all now? No. Green polarity would make these blue as well. Okay, I didn't get far though. I did not get far. What do I do with these? These are either, well, they have to be 6, 7, and 8, 9, right? There's no other way of doing this. How does that help me? I'm not sure. Where's green? These two are green, aren't they? Because I can't have green, any of those. So both of these are green, which means here I'm missing 5 and orange. It has to be this orange, right? 5 and this orange. I don't know how that helps. I don't know how that helps. How do I continue from here? How do I continue? Terrible. But not really. But this one isn't part of the line. Interesting. But it's still there. How do I continue? I need green here somewhere. Is that really going to help? Do I have to start using A's and B's as well? Do I need to start doing A's and B's? Maybe. What am I missing here? I'm missing a blue. And I'm missing a blue. This is the same blue, right? No, it's no, not necessarily. I don't know actually. I do not know. Is there any way of telling which is which? No. Because there's no relationship between. And then green gets you to blue when you change. Green gets you to blue when you change polarity. But there's no X here, so they don't have to adapt to 10. Only there. Right. Hold on. This is interesting. Of course. This would have to be 5, wouldn't it? Of course. Because orange is high and green is low, so we can't have. There are no 2 consecutive digits between them, right? Except if this one is 5. So we get a 5, which is great. This one isn't orange and this one is. And this one would have to be 4. Aha! Now we're getting somewhere. That is a 4, which means that these are 4 too. Well, that's very interesting. This is 4 2. This is 4 2. So this is from 1 3. Okay. Can pencil mark those, right? 1 3. Sure. So orange is not 5. Let's do these first. These are from 2 4. Right. So orange is from 7 9. Orange is from 7 9. And obviously that means that that's from 2 8, right? 2 8, 6 8. Not 7. Okay. Right, but I still don't know which is which. Do I? Do I? Doesn't look like it, does it? So how do I continue? How do I continue then? That's interesting. Oh, right. I continue. So this becomes an 8. 8 doesn't help me. 8 doesn't help me. Could be 7 or 9. Oh, this becomes a 6. This becomes an 8. And this 2, 4, 2. But I still don't know what these are because there's no way of doing this, is there? Is there? I have to figure out more. Somehow. Oh, is it now just normal Sudoku? Or I have no idea. How do I continue? 5, 4. It's the only place where it looks. What am I missing something? No, 7, 9, and 1, 3 both work. Then either combination will work, right? Because I still don't know what these are. This works with both 7 and 9, so none the wiser. I don't need 8 and 9 here because, well, it's not this one. I knew that this one is 8, that would have been great, but I don't. Do I just pencil mark? That's not exactly great, is it? What am I still missing here? I'm missing the 1, 3, right? Let's continue with the colors for now. It's fun. Here I'm missing, I'm missing 1079. 79. Okay, sure. So I need the other 79. It can't be in any of those because column 1 and column 2 already have 2. So this is 79. I'm missing a 5. Okay, this one we don't know where it is. And I'm missing a blue. Don't know where that one is either. Yet, in any case. Right? Okay, maybe I can continue then somehow with this. Oh, this one is interesting. What am I missing? I'm missing a 5 and the pink. That's allowed on both sides, right? Okay, how do I do this? What am I missing here? I'm missing a blue. Don't know which one it is, so fine. What else? I'm missing a pink, which can't be in column number 3. Aha, that's interesting. So this one is pink, and it's 1, 3. Then we have a 5 here somewhere, and a blue. Right, more T. More T. Right, so now I have 2 blue here, and a 5. And so I'm missing just the green. Right, and in box number 2 then, well, it's 5 and blue, so I have no idea still. Okay. Column number 1, I still need a green. Again, we don't know where it is. I need 2 blue. Do I? No, I don't know that. I don't know that. Maybe I can't continue here. Right, box number 2. Pink. None of those are pink, so one of these. Okay, that's maybe not very interesting. Blue. This isn't blue. There are not. Well, this one isn't blue either. So one of those is blue. Yeah, but one. Only one. Okay, what about orange? This one isn't orange. All the rest are okay. 5? Still lots of places. Okay, this didn't help then. Lots of, oh, what did I say? I'm missing here 5 and a pink. Yeah, knew that already. I'm missing the 2 pink here, and I'm not missing a 5. That's good. And the 7 9. The 7 9, but that's possible here or there as well. Okay. I'm missing something. I am missing something, I think. What am I missing? What am I missing? Did I forget something? Kropki XV? I don't think so. I don't think so. Another sip of tea. So how do I continue? Could it be column number 4? Somehow I doubt it. Orange could be anywhere. Blue, same. Blue, same. Oh no, it's not the same. It's one of those, but still, that's fine. We knew that already. We knew that already. Okay, so this one is either orange or green. Sorry, orange or 5. Why would that matter? Orange or 5? I don't know. Do I have to start the game of which is what? Not sure this really matters yet. I'm not sure that matters yet. Maybe, but how does that help? How does that help? Does it? Does it help? How am I supposed to do this? That's really interesting. That is really interesting. This one is 8, then this one is 2, and you know that's obvious. But why would that matter? Because then these are the same. Well, of course the 2 would give me all the options, but if it's a 4, then that's a 3, and that's 7. 7, 9, 8. If that is a 4, it's no impact on this one. Those don't have to be the same. I think my head is not working as I was going to say as well as usual. That's a very low bar to cross, to clear. Well, hold on. Let's try to think about this a bit logically for once. This is blue or 5. Am I missing a clear 5 somewhere? This one can be 5, right? Does it matter if it isn't? This one can't be 5. Oh, both of these can't be 5, so one of these is 5. Why would that be an issue though? One of these is 5. I'm not sure that it is. There's no connection here. I don't know which is which. Both work. So this could be 1, 9 and this could be 3, 7 or the same, right? Unless I can find a connection. Unless I can find a connection. Well, these are connected. So these are connected as well. But again, I don't know which is which. These are connected and these are connected. Though I can't have a situation where those are the same and these are the same, right? Because that wouldn't work, obviously. But how would I even get to that? I might need to get A's and B's, which I think I do, unfortunately. Because I can't see it otherwise. Okay, what do I start with? Well, what do I start with? Let's start with these. So these are A, let's say, and these are, okay. So these would have to be B. Just, don't know why that matters, but make it connect. And these would have to be A then. Okay, so that's A again. And that one is A. And these are B. Okay, so far so good. Now the A will have to connect here to, I don't know if it really matters. Let's say A. Let's say A. So this one is B. This one's A. Hold on. I've broken it. I have broken it. I knew something was wrong. How did I break it? How did I break it? Oh, did I break it though? Oh, this is not true. Oh, this is not true. Oh, no, of course this is not true because one of them is connected to both. I'm an idiot as usual. I'm an idiot. I can't use the Kropki dot as an indicator for which one is which. I know now in hindsight, well, for me in hindsight is clear. For you it wasn't with foresight clear, I'm pretty sure, but that's stupid. Because if we have if we have 3, it would go next to both of them, right? So having a 3 here could be with a 2 and a 3 somewhere else if we have another. I don't, because obviously. But this one was the interesting part. Because if this one is an 8, this could be a 7, and this one could be an 8, and this one would have to be a 9. And I think this, now I stumbled upon it, I think this would have to be an 8. Because if both, these are the same digit, but if they're both 6, then both of these would have to be 7, and that's not allowed. Well, all right, well, I backed into that one, but it's as what's it called? A mistake as good as any to notice this. Yeah, well, that's true. These are the same digit because, well, obviously. And if this is a 6, then both of these would have to be a 7, which is obviously not correct. So both of these are 8. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it, which means that is a 6 and that is a 7. This becomes a 9 and that is a 7, right? That is nice. That's actually really, really cool. This setup here to get to disambiguate the 8. Wow, I really did not see it come, because I was thinking about how we're going to get more digits. That's a really, really nice one. Really nice. Right, so that one is a 6. This becomes a 1 because of the 9, so that's a 3. 3 needs a 2, and that is a 4. Excellent. 1, 3. That doesn't give me anything. This becomes a 6, 4, 2, 2, 4, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 7, 9, 4. Oh, that's really cool. That's really nice. Okay. So now I presume it's just a question of Sudoku, which as everybody knows, I'm amazing at that. Oh, it's difficult to read this. Doesn't really matter. So these are 5 and 6. I'll just kind of pencil mark everything because right, 3, 5, 6, and 7. That's not a 7 or a 6. That's not a 3. That's it. That's not a 5, and that's not a 3 either. Oh, that's not a 6 either. So what am I missing here? I'm missing 3, 7, and a 1. Right? Yeah, well, this has to be 1 in column number 5. This has to be 1. Okay. Right. And I'm still missing 1, 3, 5, and 6. That's not 1. That's not 3 either. That's not 6. And that's not 5. 1, 3, and 5 would need, well, 5 isn't. 1 or 3 would need a 7 or a 9. It's not a 9, so that's 7. That's 3. That's not a 3. That's 1 or 6. This becomes a 5. 6, 7 would give me a 3 here. 7, 9. And I'm missing, what am I missing? I'm missing a 3 and a 5, right? So that is 5, that is 3. What do I still need here? 5 and 8. Oh, wow. Both allowed still. But this one can't be 5. So this one, that one is 5. And that is an 8. Right. Right. 5, 6, and a 2. Not a 2, not a 6, and not a 5. Okay, this should start resolving itself, right? A 2 and a 4, right, are required in row number 2. And how's this not resolved? I have no idea. Really hope that this wasn't a mistake. It's possible. 5, 8, and 9. Not an 8, not a 5, and not a 9. All right, I can get a 7. What else? I can have a 1. I can have a 2, 3. That becomes a 5. That helps. That helps. That helps. What else? I need a 6. That's there, which gives me a 9. The 9 resolves this 9. 5, 8, and 9. And 8. Fine. Right, moment of truth. Yay! It was actually quite nice. I always stumble on loops, lines, areas that you have to figure out how they move. But this one was, unless I've missed something, was actually quite straightforward, as in I found it clear to figure out where the next turn should be, which is a good thing. What else? The 8 here, figuring out that this has to be an 8, was very, very nice as well. Right, I really enjoyed it. I hope that you did as well. If you did, please like and subscribe. Maybe share, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.